Gino King Boxing back in the building, back with some more boxing news. And yes, my people, we got 9 days to the showdown in Allegiant Stadium. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. There's been a lot of talk this week about the history books. Where will Crawford stand if he beats Canelo Alvarez? Would he beat greater than Floyd Mayweather? Would Floyd Mayweather still have the edge over Crawford, even if Crawford beats Canelo Alvarez? Man, it's very interesting argument. I went over this thinking about both fighters as far as their careers and what they've done. Even if Bud Crawford beats Canelo Alvarez, which this would be great, I still can't put him over Floyd Mayweather just because of all the champions Floyd Mayweather beat, not losing one time, great statistics, never being knocked down. We seen Floyd buzzed a few times, but he beat everybody they put in front of him. Even Canelo, even though he was a younger Canelo, Floyd gave Canelo the blueprint and the mastermind that's making Canelo great right now. So I just can't, even if Crawford beats Canelo Alvarez. Crawford, no doubt, is beating a better Canelo Alvarez than Floyd. I will say that. But the reason why Canelo Alvarez is better is because of Floyd. From the first fight, all the stuff he took from the fight, head movement, his defense, counterpunching, but I'll say this, I think Terrence Crawford hits a lot harder than Floyd Mayweather does at this point in his career. I'll say that much. Floyd was still fast at the end of his career. He was still fast and still very defensive. And Floyd can still brawl. We seen that in the Miguel Cotto fight. Floyd was definitely a brawler in his later parts of his career. The Madonna fight, Madonna was a tough fight. That was a tough fight for anybody. Marcos Madonna, that fight, the way he fights, man, he'll give anybody hell. He gave Floyd hell that first fight, but Floyd pulled it out. It was a close fight. Floyd pulled it out, but it's showing you how great he is. He knows how to figure out a way to win the fight, even when it's not looking good. He keeps his composure, keeps his confidence. And I must say the same about Terrence Crawford. We have really never seen Bud Crawford in any kind of adversity to where he's losing a fight badly and he comes back, or he's losing a fight. That fight against Mean Machine, I did think he got buzzed, but it didn't count. It didn't count as a knockdown. So, but I still wouldn't be able to put Crawford over Floyd Mayweather, even if he beats Canelo. But Crawford is definitely top 10 greatest of all time if he beats Canelo Alvarez. Man, he could possibly be top 8 or 7. You can throw him in there in the top 5. I'll throw Crawford in the top 5. Let me do that. He'll be right behind Floyd Mayweather. He'll be in the top 5 though. He'll definitely be up there as the greats. Bud Crawford, phenomenal fighter. I think he's gonna beat Canelo Alvarez. And it's gonna be an exciting fight. Very interesting fight. Bud Crawford's fighting style is probably more entertaining than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd had that very sound defensive style. Never wasted punches. Pot shot you the whole night. But Floyd would come and get you also. He would come. He could do it all. He could box you, and he could brawl when it was time to brawl. Most of these young fighters now, they only want to be defensive. And no, Floyd could brawl with you. If he had to brawl, he'd definitely brawl. And we all know Terrence Crawford, his brawling style. But Crawford is, he could do it all also. Box you. If he got to come and get you and turn the fight up, he knows how to do that. So it'd be very close. It would be very close. Those two guys right there, Floyd and Terrence Crawford, it'll be a very close fight. Prime for prime. Man, that would be a great fight. It would be a toss-up, man. I may have to lean towards Mayweather, only because of the defense. The defense was just so the best I've ever seen. It was, his defense was phenomenal. Now, could Terrence Crawford catch him? Possibly. But how many times we seen when Sugar Shane Mosley caught Floyd, stunned and dazed him, but it seemed like it activated like a higher power, and Floyd went into destruction mode and dominated him for the rest of the fight. So I would still say Floyd got that, but Crawford's like right there with him. This is Gino King Boxing. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I'm out.